you felt you were a little bit repulsed by the fact that so many people outside the culture of Chicago, they hyped up the music, not knowing that real lives were being affected. That, like, how did you feel about it?
I wanted to slap you in your face, honestly. And I'm just seeing you here, so I'm like, this is a tame environment, so I would keep it to my words, but I really felt as if people exactly like you sensationalized and made a following off of clowning situations that we go through in real life. And I think, you know, niggas ain't had no right. You know, you specifically, like, you ain't never have a right.
Content was not just negative, right?
No, it was clowning. It was just negative, man.
No.
Like, come on, boy.
You don't think it was nothing constructive about it?
There was nothing constructive about it. And I'm gonna tell you the truth. I really think you a bitch because.
In what sense?
Because there's a video that you put up about a person named Trey 57 making all these jokes. Oh, here's another Chirac Savage, like, and to see you come on the internet and like with this corny ass little voice and make jokes about it, like, you know, I was waiting to see you. And it's a couple people waiting to see you. I heard you say you didn't want to come to Chicago when I sat down, because you clearly don't, because you really couldn't even stand outside.
Here's where I disagree with you with, right? I understand. No. I can't say my part?
No, you can't.
Okay, no. So I disagree that it was just all clowning, right? Now, there's satire used, right?
But satire is a form of clowning.
No. Yeah, but it's not on some, like, with no type of responsibility.
Wait,
is your responsibility when I'm offering advice at times? And
offering advice? Who made you eligible to even weigh in? You sitting at a computer jacking off. You really built a following off of clowning our deaths, people that I really know. And you know what's fucked up about it, and why I said the things I said to you, is because were we to be in a room, there's no cameras, there's no security, you see us, you wouldn't make no jokes. You wouldn't make a single joke.
Well, first of all, I gave an outside perspective.
Would you make a joke?
He wouldn't make the joke.
You wouldn't make the joke.
He wouldn't make the joke.
So don't just be sitting like a fucking, you know, like an internet gangster. Talking about like making. I
don't think you understand me.
Because those are ballsy things to say that you said. Those are ballsy things to say, not coming from a ballsy person. Pause. But those are brave things to say, and I don't take you for a brave man. I really think that that's cowardice. I think that entire perspective that I'm gonna make a life off of joking about these young black men killing each other, that's coward shit, man. And you wouldn't say it to nobody when the cameras is on.
Let me ask you a question.
So you're like basically one of those little kids that makes like fan fiction on the internet, and they just like create these worlds about people they don't even know. Nigel was my fucking brother. That's my brother I grew up with since age 5. And to see you clown him, and I know you wouldn't clown him if you ever saw us outside of a safe, controlled environment, man, that's some whole shit. But we should just move on because